Hey, welcome to Uncle Jim's Car Corner. I'm Uncle Jim. Everything in the Know Your Policy series. Every episode about storage fees and total loss, ADAS calibration, OEM parts, new drivers, and claims disputes starts with the same foundation: reading your policy before you need it. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Not every word of it. The specific sections that matter most. Start with the declarations page, but don't stop there. The declarations page is the summary at the front of your policy. It shows your coverage types, your limits, and your deductibles. Most people look at the declarations page and think that's the policy. It isn't, it's the summary. The actual terms, conditions, exclusions, and limitations are in the policy document itself, and that's what you need to read. The 5 sections worth your specific attention. Section 1, definitions. Every policy has one. This tells you what specific terms mean within the policy language. When the policy says actual cash value or reasonable or like kind and quality, the definition section tells you exactly how that term is defined for purposes of your coverage. Read it. Section 2, coverage descriptions. What each coverage type actually does, what it applies to, and what the conditions are. This is where you find out whether collision coverage applies to a parked car, whether comprehensive covers a rental, what pre-loss condition means in your specific policy. Section 3, additional coverages. This is where towing, storage, rental reimbursement, and gap-related language lives. This is also where you'll find any storage fee caps, rental daily limits, and any mention of scanning or calibration procedures. Read every line of this section. Section 4, exclusions. What the policy explicitly does not cover. Read this carefully. Exclusions are where consumers get surprised most often. Section 5, conditions and duties after a loss. What you are required to do when an accident happens and when missing a notification deadline or failing to cooperate with an investigation can affect your claim. Know what's expected of you before you need to do it. What to do with what you find. When you find something you don't understand, write down the specific language and call your agent. Ask them to explain it in plain terms. Ask them whether it means what you think it means. A good agent can explain any provision clearly. If they can't, that's information too. When you find a gap, something that isn't covered that you think should be, ask what it costs to address it. OEM endorsements, rental limit increases, gap coverage additions. Most of these are available and most cost less than people expect. Your policy is a contract. You're a party to it. You have every right to understand exactly what it says before you need it. Take the hour, read the sections I described, ask the questions. The people who do this consistently fare better when claims happen than the people who don't. Want documentation of what your specific vehicle needs after a repair so you know what your policy should be covering? The link in the description is your starting point. Real shops, real standards for every mile you drive. This is Uncle Jim's Car Corner, your resource for making informed decisions about your vehicle. Real talk, real tips for every mile you drive.